it's all about the relationships. And that's how you collect perspective. What's going on with others personally and professionally? How are they navigating the changes that we're seeing affect our workplace and the work that we do? And it's so important to get perspective outside of our respective companies so that we can see and learn from each other. There's just absolutely no replacement for that.
Yeah, the connections are terrific. One, you get to commiserate together, which is important, but then you get to collaborate together. So not only do you get to have shared problems, but you can share potential solutions that can work in your organization as well. What I've been most impressed with is the proactive connections that members of I4CP make for me. You always come away with an individual that you can reach out to and connect with, and it's a warm handshake, and you can just have an authentic conversation about whatever is going to help move your business forward.
I think it is such an incredible opportunity to get together with people who share your passion. And I find it rejuvenating. Sometimes when we're doing our work day to day and there are challenges and we're trying to push forward changes, and then to connect with other members of I4CP, whether it's through the exchanges, through the Chief Talent and Learning Officer Board, or just through contacts I've made at the conferences, that I have forged these professional relationships that are invaluable. And I have definitely used that as I have had opportunities to think about things maybe a little differently. And I like that it's different industries. I think that really does open up a lot of thoughts and a lot of other ways of looking at the work that we do.
It's been helpful to be on exchanges because you just are able to open your aperture, open your vision a little bit, see what other people are doing, and think about whether or not what you're doing is best for your culture, for your organization, for that time.
We're members in 6 of the exchanges, and that's really been one of the great things about I4CP is just the accessibility for the entire human resources team, right? So the exchanges are one example of that, and just a great way for us to listen to what other organizations are doing, right? Broaden our networks a little bit, and just really understand, like, real life, what are other organizations experiencing, and that open sharing and networking has really been a great resource for us.
And so I've been able to attend, for example, the Wellbeing Exchange, where I have had a chance to hear from folks like Rob Cross and hear about the work of Connected Commons, and then take that back to my team and say, what are we going to do to take this body of work and make it hit the ground for us at Getty Images?
So the expert network is fabulous, actually, because it touches all kinds of questions within the broader HR space, some of which don't actually apply directly to me. But when I see the questions coming through, it helps give me a pulse on what is top of mind for people across the HR space beyond Microsoft. And we're really trying to grow the community, grow the connections, not just have people come to meetings, but actually build those deeper relationships with one another so that whether it's through the expert network or other ways of communicating with one another, we can ask each other questions and learn real time. I've been parts of other professional networks and communities, and the collegiality and the professionalism that I see displayed in the I4CP community really lends itself to people being able to ask those questions. The responses that I've seen in the board over time are very helpful. No one is, everything is treated with respect. And so I think as the answers continue to come through, that builds people's trust. It gives them a sense that maybe I can ask a question too and not worry about looking silly. Look, the reality is we all have questions. And we're all navigating not only a new normal, but a new future. And so we actually need each other's collective brain power, and we need each other to solve some of the problems and the challenges that we're facing.